Anyone in my shoes at the 2024 PONC Water Work Seminar would have been excited to interview Ellora Dallen. Ellora had traveled with her mother from Ontario to Jamestown, PA, into Lake Pymatuning for the seminar instructed by esteemed NCA Judge Keith Mallinson. But every bit as important as Ellora's NCA membership, titled expertise, and Newfoundland work in training Hollywood film set dogs is Ellora being as young a participant as we have seen but so dearly hoped for if work traditions are to be carried on. Ellora has spent her life, quite literally, with the Newfoundland breed thanks to the home in which she grew up. Ellora continues her devotion to animals, again literally, as she is a professional veterinary technician in Ontario. So if you understand the world of canine working activity, you easily grasp my gratitude that Ellora was willing to sit with me at the close of the seminar day for this unscripted interview. Who are we having the chance to speak to today?
Ellora, and I guess this is Tia.
And how old is Tia?
Tia is 6 months old.
Oh, she's beautiful, beautiful baby. Where are you from, Ellora?
Ontario, Canada.
I'd like to get the truth out from the start. I'm fascinated to have met you and to observe the beautiful relationship that you have with Tia and with the other dogs. But in the spirit of truthfulness, I'm fascinated by your age. How old are you?
I am 27 years old.
So this is just so beyond moving to me and the others that we have a 27-year-old involved in this work and doing it so beautifully. How long have you been around dogs?
My entire life.
And does that mean literally that you were born into a home where there are dogs in the home?
Yes, we've always had dogs.
When did your work begin with dogs?
I guess I started with confirmation when I was about 10 or so, and then water, I guess around grade 6.
Were you personally pretty comfortable in the water as a swimmer? Water was easy for you?
Been swimming since I was a little kid, so.
Yeah, and is it true that you have exhibited in water work and you have titled with dogs? Is
Yes,
that true?
that is true.
When did you first exhibit?
I started exhibiting around grade 8, I would say.
And that dog was named?
Sally.
Newfoundland?
She was a Newfoundland, yes.
And you were what age when you first earned a water title?
I can't quite remember. It was with Sally, I think, and she got her WRD. I'm not sure what level that is for you guys, but it's our first level.
Yeah.
And it was, we have one test a year in Canada, so it wasn't until, God, I'm not quite sure.
Is it fair to say that you have some dogs that have also earned titles, other titles in water work?
Yes.
Did you say something about earning a VN in the American context of versatile Newfoundland?
Yes, so ours is called an Ultimate Newf, which is your VN, and I got that several years back now. So
one of the things that was so striking today was we saw you in the water with your mother, and you and your mother were working together with the same dog. That is an almost never event.
Yeah.
And it's truly beautiful. Your mom tells me she too grew up with dogs in the household. I think she mentioned that her family might have raised poodles.
Yes, miniature poodles. So.
Yeah. And your mom has also worked in water, true?
Yes, she has. She tends to run our tests, so I end up entering with all the dogs.
Did I understand you to say that you are trained as a veterinary technician?
Yes.
And work as a veterinary technician? What sort of practice are you working in?
I work in regular practice, so just cats and dogs, so small animal practice.
Returning to your age of 27 years, how many times have you been around others your age or even approximately your age, within 2 decades of your age? How many times have you been around people who are also working with dogs?
Not too often. Once or twice in a blue moon, depending, but not too often.
What advice would you give to people in their 20s who can't stop scrolling on their phones to put the phone down and do work with a dog? What advice would you give?
That just how rewarding it can be, and it builds your relationship so much more than just sitting on a couch cuddling with them while you scroll on your phone. It's that working with your dog can create that bond.
Could you say what in particular it is about work that changes the bond?
I guess it's just like it really strengthens your relationship. It really makes you want to work harder with your dog want to work more with you. And it just gives you such joy, and your dogs, I find joy. Like, you can really tell how much they love to be working with you, not versus just playing ball while you're scrolling on Instagram or TikTok, not really giving them that full attention.
As I understand it, you and your family and some of your dogs played a role in Hollywood filmmaking. Could you walk us through that?
Yes, so my dogs have been on commercials. They were the mascot for Johnson Insurance. They've been as well in 5 Days at Memorial, and they've really loved doing it, and it's been such an interesting aspect to see and just really inspiring to find more things to do to work with the dogs.
Proofy, how are you? Thought you had to keep the pets downstairs. I just can't leave them.
It's often said that the Newfoundland's most important trait, the trait that must be cultivated and must be cherished, is not the dog's physical characteristics, it's the dog's temperament.
Yeah.
What is the Newfoundland temperament to you?
Sweet, gentle, loving, good-natured with kids. A good rounded family dog that's up sort of for doing, they're not afraid of a little hard work or slowing down, and being just those good gentle giants. Even the energetic ones still are sweet natured.
Ellora, you and I agree that you're younger than most people working with any dog. But unlike most of us, you have been with Newfoundlands since you were a little girl, so you could not avoid having lost dogs that you were attached to. How have you made that work? After a loss, how do you move forward with another dog?
It's hard, definitely hard, but just knowing like not every dog's the same, and you get such different experiences with each one, and never forgetting the old ones that you have lost, still keeping those good memories, but continuing to try to build good memories with the next one. Knowing too, not every dog's going to be the same, so working like with water through different challenges is always fun too, with different dogs that have different challenges. And just trying to build that new bond even when your heart's still breaking for the other ones.